Hello and welcome back to another episode in the series of 1,000 Evidences for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This one, number 148, deals with the ancient Native American belief in the sacrament of the Lord's Supper. The Book of Mormon teaches that the ancient inhabitants of the Americas practiced the sacrament of the Lord's Supper in remembrance of the sacrifice of Jesus' life in atoning for the sins of the world. You can read about that in 3 Nephi chapter 18, verses 2 through 9. The true followers of Christ partook of bread in remembrance of the body of Christ, and which was slain for us, and drank wine in remembrance of his blood, which was shed for us. From the ancient legends of the Native Americans, it is clear that after the death of Moroni, the Mesoamericans also began to take the sacrament more literally. A Spanish writer, José de Acosta, was sent as a missionary to America in 1571. After his return to Spain, he published a history, writing about the ancient American version of the sacrament. He assumed that it had been introduced by the devil as a counterfeit to the true sacrament of the Lord's Supper. He wrote, "In what manner hath the devil labored in Mexico to counterfeit the feast of the Holy Sacrament and communion used in the Holy Church?" This is found in José de Acosta, The Natural and Moral History of the Incas, pages 345 to 354 and 356 through 360. See also Bernardo de Sahagún, Florentine Codex, General History of the Things of New Spain, translated by Charles E. Dibble and Arthur J.O. Anderson, Santa Fe, New Mexico, 1963, Volume 3, pages 5 through 6, who also writes of the ancient American sacrament. Both Acosta and Sahagún are cited in Chessman, The World of the Book of Mormon, 1978, pages 17 and 74. The fact that the Spanish assumed this Satan instituted the New World Sacrament shows that the Native Americans did not copy the sacrament from the Spanish priests. Herrera and Ondegardo, reaffirming the conclusion of Acosta, felt sure that the devil had counterfeited the sacrament of confession among the ancient Americans. That's found in Prescott, History of the Conquest of Peru, New York, 1898, Volume 1, pages 97 and 786. The concept of eating the flesh of a god may well have also been inspiration for the degenerate Iroquois manner of torture and sacrifice. According to Jules Billard, it had overtones of religious sacrifice. Victims might be feasted before their ordeal, treated with deference through it. Eating a bit of the body was a way to get some of the fortitude of an especially courageous sufferer. This clearly brings to mind the promise given in the sacramental prayer that the Spirit of God would be with those who worthily partake of the sacrament. That's as found in Moroni's chapter 4 and 5 of the Book of Mormon. You will see Jules B. Billard, The World of the American Indian, Washington, D.C., National Geographic Society, 1974, page 129. The ancient Egyptians, who were taught the gospel by Abraham, as in Abraham chapter 1, verses 26 and 27, ate their god in order to obtain godhood. See E.A. Wallace Budge, The Gods of the Egyptians. New York, Dover, 1969, page 108. Did you hear that? Think of the powerful evidence that strengthens the claim that the Book of Mormon is true, that the LDS Church is true. We have much more to discuss in upcoming episodes. Don't miss any of them. And remember, call, don't fall. Call on the Lord of truth and light. Don't fall for the master of lies and darkness.